Hello and welcome to Inspire Digital Studio. Please visit me at www.inspiredigitalstudio.com. Today we're going to be talking about brochure design, particularly high-end brochure design. So this particular print job was a 48-page investment prospectus for a real estate developer that needed to be produced in about 7 days. It was an 11 by 8.5, so landscape, which was actually done in a beautiful Heidelberg press. Took about 5 days to print and also to be perfect bound, which is definitely my binding preference of choice when producing high-end brochures like this, especially using better quality paper. But the unique thing about this particular project, aside from the fact that it had to be produced in about 7 days, was that I had carte blanche to design the entire thing. So in other words, I had to source a lot of the visual assets, and much like a lot of real estate developers do, they use a lot of stock imagery to kind of enhance and build upon their vision as to what they want this project to look like. It certainly helps the end user visualize in some capacity what that development may look like. So I had to source a lot of these images. This particular proposed real estate development was due to be built in the Cabo San Lucas area, actually just north of Cabo San Lucas, close to one of the marine reserves north of that, along the shoreline, the coastline of just north of Nine Palms. And this is actually an authentic image, a real visual of the proposed development site. So I had that visual to work with. So a lot of these visual assets that you'll see in here are visual assets that I actually accumulated, sourced, and was able to put together in this beautiful piece. Sorry, I was just trying to keep my cat out of the screen, my daughter's cat. She from time to time pops in here. But nonetheless, this particular piece over here was also unique, where we were trying to evoke some of the cultural norms of that specific region, being very laid back, some of the Mexican flavor, coming through in some of these little small visual assets. The logo as well, we were trying to create something that was a little bit more laid back, and enjoy designing brand identities. And this particular brand identity came out quite a winner, I would say. It was called, the proposed development was called Playa Cortez in Los Cabos. So let's get through it here so you can see a little bit of the design style. Again, a lot of these visual assets I had sourced. So we had some fun with the logo as well, to kind of create like a burnt look on some wood, like some driftwood that had just washed up on the beach. And again, just trying to create this overall vision for the developer as to what the proposed idea or vision for the development was. And I think we pulled off a pretty good job in doing so, and the developer was incredibly happy with this specific piece. And again, just carrying through some of those beautiful cultural patterns of the Mexican culture. A lot of this writing as well I had to produce myself. Just listing some of the amenities. And using a lot of visuals, stock visuals, to enhance the overall look and feel of the development. Actually, that's an authentic visual of the proposed development. So quite stunning visuals, to be honest with you. That was the aerial overview of the proposed development. So shots were taken, some of the shots that I used in this brochure were taken right over here and on this stretch of beach right here. I won't go through the financial projections, but kind of gives you an idea as to some of the layout. Anyway, overall, a really fun job. Again, 7 days to reproduce, and about 5 to 7 days to print. due to some of the complexities in terms of the finishes, the beautiful soft touch paper, the perfect binding, etc. Thanks for visiting.